What is going on, hustlers? In today's video, I am going to show you 10 items that sold fast for us. These are 10 items that you want to be on the lookout for so that you can make some quick money. Stay tuned right after this. What is going on, hustlers? Another day, another dollar. I want to talk to you today about 10 items that sold fast for us. When I mean fast, I mean these things, as fast as we put them up, they sold. Whether it was on eBay, as soon as the listing up, it was sold within hours. Some of them within minutes. The Amazon listings I'm going to show you, some of those items sold as fast as the box got opened in the warehouse and it was checked into inventory. Boom, gone. A couple of them I was able to get multiple copies of the thing, of the item, and just keep making money. But then my supplies ran out. Gotta find something else, right? So let's get into this. Now you will notice that I black out my information off to the side because I don't need anybody messing with my account. That's the only reason that green bar is there. First item off the top of the list that I'd like to talk about is, who knew? Actually, any of the Cranium games. A lot of the Cranium games sell fast and for good money. Now this Cranium, who knew? We actually sat on it for a while before we listed it. We bought this at a thrift store a couple months prior to listing it. I listed it, and within an hour, it sold. I bought it for, I don't know, $2.99 at a thrift store, and I probably got my military discount on it too, so I probably paid less than that. But as you see, it sold for $29.97. Now, yes, that included free shipping, but the shipping on this was very minimal. Honestly, I think I put this into a flat right padded envelope, so it cost me, I don't know, $6 something to ship it. So the shipping wasn't too bad. But look out for board games. Go to the thrift stores, go to garage sales, go to flea markets, and check the board games. You'd be amazed at some of them that do very well. We sell quite a bit of board games. So, matter of fact, item number 2 is another board game. Hasbro Speak Out. We have sold several copies of this, and they sell quick. This came in one of our pallet buys, and the outer wrapping was peeled off of it. The box had a little bit of damage. So, but I make sure we took pictures of everything, showed how it appeared, and showed that the key components were still sealed in plastic, making it new. So, I think we got one of these in a bulk box that we bought at one point. And then we've gotten a few within some of the pallets we've bought from Upper Valley Wholesale. So, be on the lookout for this. I know I've seen it in the thrift stores as well. Let's take a look at the next item. Oh, car eyelashes. As I was digging through a box, I found a stack of these and thought to myself, man, these aren't going to sell. Who's going to buy these? What am I going to get, $1? Let's take them to the flea market. And I decided to look it up, and I was shocked to see that they were selling repeatedly for $10 on eBay. They're very lightweight. I can stuff them in a small poly mailer. Ship them first class for like $2, $2.66 I think it is. Whatever the lowest you can get for shipping, and they're out the door. And quite a few of them have gone to California. Now this one says 2 sold in the last 24 hours. This is the last one I have up. I had another listing that got taken down because I had an image of the actual item with the sheet that was inside there, like their sales sheet, and the copyright holder whose product it is filed a Vero claim with eBay and got the listing taken down. That's fine. I put it up with some generic images and no longer in copyright violation, right? So, and as fast as I put it up, they started selling again. I just put it back up yesterday, and as you see, yesterday I sold 2 of them. So, waiting for that last one to go today, and then I'm done with them. So on to the next item. So those came in one of the pallets. So my cost on those are probably pennies. Yeah, I would probably say less than 10 cents. So good profit there. You know, it's not millions of dollars, but it adds up. Next item. Oh, these are always fast sellers. Ink, toner. Whenever you get them, look at this. This is an 11 pack of ink. We had 2 of these, and another item we sat on for months because I didn't want to go through the efforts of putting it up. It's not going to sell. Nobody's going to buy it. It's for an old printer. I put the first one up, and it was sold within a day. I want to say within a couple hours. That made me run to go dig to find the second one I knew that I had seen, to make sure it was the same exact one. So all I could do was go, whoop, another quantity. So we sold 2 of them, like back to back. And I sat on them for months. They were sitting on my desk at the other office, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it and looking it up and taking the pictures. You know, sometimes as resellers, we get into that mindset where we like to buy, but we don't like to list. We don't like to go through and, you know, do the extra work. So sometimes it pays off. You need to do it. You know, that's 25 bones sitting right there. All right, what else do we got? Oh, Amazon. Now, these ones, we sold 2 different types of these A to Z dividers. Now, you want to watch out for them. If you can find them and you can get them cheap, you can make some really good money. They sell multiple times a year in large quantities. So you got to be prepared that if you miss the cycle, that you have to wait to the next cycle. And those cycles correspond with college semesters. Like, we could always tell when a new college semester was in effect, because our sales on these things would be through the roof. Overall, I think we sold probably 500 of the Wilson Jones, and the other one I'm going to show you is this Keener Fax. It's another brand of A to Z dividers, and that one as well sold as quick. I think we sold maybe 100, 150 of these. I'd have to look it up to see. I think we have like 1 or 2 left on these. Yeah, we might still have 1 or 2 left, but they'll be gone before the first of the year. That's just how fast they move when the college season comes into semester. And again, you know, our cost on both of those were $1, and they were selling for anywhere between $10 and $12 a pop. You know, and Amazon takes a little bit of fees on them, but nowhere near the profit that was sitting in between them. So it can be a good money maker. This one I used, I pulled up only the one listing, but check calculators, scientific calculators, business financial calculators. We bought this at a thrift store for $1.99, and as you can see, they sell for $90, $100. You know, it's crazy. If you go in and look at the sellers who are on it, you can get a good buck for these used calculators. And they sell quick, you know, especially the business financial ones. Oh, this was a fun one. We found, probably 60 of these in the pallets that we bought from Upper Valley Wholesale. So our cost on them was pennies, and they sold rapidly at $20 a pop. As fast as we sent them in, they were going. You know, it was just crazy. We sent in like, 5 to begin with to see how they would do, and they were gone. Then I sent in, like 15, 20, let's see how they do. And then it was like, find all of them, get them to Amazon as fast as possible because those puppies were selling. Oh, what's the next item I got for you? Oh, another item that came in our pallets from Upper Valley. These digital bookmarks. We had a bunch of them, probably about 30, 35 of them. And the funny thing is, at first we're like, what is this? Nobody's going to want this digital bookmark. And I didn't do the research. We took them to a parking lot sale, kind of like a flea market. It's a one-off. It was early on in the year before we started doing the flea markets, and we sold a couple of them for $1 a piece at that market. And I was like, okay, those sold pretty well. Let me go do the research on it. And when I looked them up, I saw that they were selling for, we sold ours at like $13, $14, $13.99. The prices fluctuate. Right now they're selling for $10.25, but we don't have any left, and they all went quick. There was another one, we took like 5 of them, sent them in to see how they would do, and when they started selling very quickly, we sent in the rest. I couldn't get them to Amazon fast enough to keep them in. So, and you can see the kippah graph here on this item is just crazy. It's just a constant seller. So keep your eyes out for those digital bookmarks and reading timer. If you find them and you can get a good price on them, get them into Amazon. Let's look back. I didn't show you the kippah graphs on everything, but here's that remote. Look at it. This is the time period when we had them in. You can see they were selling like crazy at $20 a pop. That's just insane. Scientific calculators, that one, the kippah graph isn't the greatest. Sales rank's not even on there, so that's why it's not showing us the green. The sales rank is not even an option. I don't know why. I should have probably shown you a couple of the other calculators that sell all the time quickly. I know this one sold for us as fast as we sent it in. When we look at the spikes, as I told you with the college semesters, they sell. So let's take a look at that one. It's just a constant seller. Few of the times we had to deal with Amazon being on the listing with us, and that they're going to take preference over it. But so where were we? We were, for those of you not familiar, this is kippah. It's a plugin that I have for Chrome that puts it right into the Amazon listing. I'm going to do a whole video about kippah and the importance of using kippah in your research within the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so heat transfer. Oh, this is vinyl. Vinyl sheets. It's a multi-pack, and currently unavailable. What did we sell ours for? As you can see, it sells constantly. $30, $27.97. It seems to be a pretty steady price all the way across over here. There was some fluctuation last year, but consistently 2018 it has been $27.97. And as you can see, all of a sudden the sales rank goes up, but that's also because nobody has it available. It's out of stock. I need to check to see if I have any more of these. In the last pallet we got, I think there might be one. I might have to get that in there. Matt from Upper Valley, if you're watching, this is the one I pointed out to you in your warehouse and said send into Amazon. These packs. Let me know if you want the ASIN number if you're not seeing it on the screen. Those are those packs you had sitting on the shelf that sell pretty well. But as a bonus item, I threw 11 in here because the A to Z dividers I counted as 1. But these were hot sellers when we first got started last year, and I can't find any more. Color forms. Not just the Doc McStuff, and we had a few others. Now, not every color form is a top seller. The SpongeBob one just sat and sat and sat. The Disney Princess one, that was another hot seller. As you can see, it just sells. You know, kid stuff, especially fourth quarter. You know, that's a 1 year look at the sales. If you go further out, you know, this is the time period when we started, was December of last year with Amazon. And we were out, I don't know, by March. I don't think we had any left. You know, we were selling for $13 a pop. It's crazy. And so, you know, not all of these do well. So, but there you have it. There's 11 items, well 10 because the one counts twice, you know, as an A to Z divider. I'm pretty sure that just about any brand of the A to Z dividers will sell good, because it's an item that college students need, you know. But so want to hear from you guys. If you found value in this video, please give us a thumbs up. Let YouTube know we're doing a great job. Throw a comment below on your thoughts on these items. If you've had them sell fast for you, or if you have one you'd like to share with everybody else watching this video, please just post it in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified every time we release new videos, click the little bell right next to the subscribe button. Alrighty, hustlers, get out there and go do.